Hey everybody, it's Robin, Craze Crafter, and I love the big roses that Erin Madsen from Die Cuts with a View did with the Immortal Love paper, and I've been fiddling with them, but I'm like, Robin, you spent the money to buy the Dynamics from MyFavoriteThingsStamps.com. Rolled. I have the rolled rose, and I also have and I think, I don't know, I'll put on the screen what this one's called. I can't remember what it's exactly called. Play with this. And I thought, I want some bigger ones because I'm putting my Craze Crafter name up on the wall. And this is what I started with. And I don't know if that's too bright or not. So here's the second one I made. Here's the first one I made. It's just kind of off a little bit, but I figured out a couple things that I did wrong. So I'm going to try to make this for you. Okay. But what I did with my rolled rose die is I used two. So I have a little stack of these. This paper is from the Sweets collection from Die Cuts with a View, because we all love Die Cuts with a View. This is a 12 by 12 paper pad I used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two of these and I'm going to roll them. Okay? This first one is the outside one. I'm going to use a colored pencil on this one though. And I'm not trying to roll it too tight. I start with the colored pencil and then I just use my fingers. I have, and I don't know, I'm sure I've said this before, I have fibromyalgia. So my fingers don't like me to do some things, but I make them do them because I am going to win, not my fibromyalgia. Okay, so that is rolled up nice and big because this is going to be the outside of my flower. And what I'm going to do here real quick too, and I'm going to take this paint brush and I'm going to start kind of rolling some of these. And I just go down to where it's cut. I don't go down too far because I don't want it to rip. Okay. Now those outside ones are all the, well, I lied. I'm going to fiddle with these inside ones. Now my friend Tia wanted me to make some of the die cut ones. Die Cut with a View ones. And she is just starting to make a few videos. Okay, now I'm going to have to roll this back up a little. Okay, here is just one, kind of not tightly rolled, and I feel like we are just brighter than heck here. There. And this glued down would be a cute little rose all by itself. But I want a nice big rose. Not big, but a nice size one so it'll look cute on my letters. Okay. So I'm going to open that up some. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to use my little paintbrush end, which is a quarter of the size of this. And I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, there we go. Now you can see how tight I've got this one compared to the last one I did. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to kind of start loosening it. And I just stick my tweezers in there and I just start turning it a little bit till I get it open. And it's starting to look real good. Now I'm going to rip the last couple of these off at the end because I don't need them. And it just makes it funky. Okay? And that is a technical flower making funky term. And now I'm going to kind of move these petals around a little bit until I think they look good. And then I'm going to stick this down in there. Now, some of the petals from the first one you're going to end up kind of squishing down in there and not using. But I think that's okay. Okay, do you see how that's starting to turn out? And I know you can't see all of it because of my fingers. But I think it's going to be perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I kind of have this smushed down to where I want it. And if my glue gun will cooperate and squirt some glue out and not a ton like it just did. I didn't want a whole ton squirted out. But I got it. Darn it. That's okay. Now, I'm going to stick this down in there after I put some hot glue in there. Now, this is where I have to cross my fingers to make sure we get it all smushed down in there right. And you gotta work fast and mess with it because of the hot glue. And turn it the right way, that would help. Now you do have, now all this outside is not glued yet, so you still have a little bit of time to be able to fiddle with that outside. Now I'm going to stick some hot glue down back in the back. Now when you do it, make sure you do it on the low, so the top, and I'm getting hot glue all over my fingers, so you can curl these top edges. So do it from the bottom. Okay, now let's see. Start curling these down again. Down and out. Now see this guy here, these two next to each other, need a little glue down there so they're not sticking out so far. Okay, I turned the camera off to just roll the edges. And just keep rolling all the edges that you want. Whether you use a tweezer or your paintbrush end, till you get it to where you like it. And I might end up still rolling some more. But I'm thinking mine's looking pretty good. I might have had too many right there. Ah! Okay. And this little tiny, I might need a bigger one for this. But we're going to try to start with a little tiny pearl. And I don't know where I got these, to tell you the truth. I probably took something apart. And it's just the small pieces from a necklace or something. And there you go. There is my doubled myfavoritestamps.com, MFTStamps.com, rolled rose. So if you have any questions, just give me a holler. And thanks. Have a great day. Bye.